I had a very interesting encounter with one of a private billionaire on our way to a particular property. He was showing us around Abuja, and we were looking to get a property from him for estate development. And my encounter with him changed my perception of real estate investing entirely. Not really changed per se, but also still added to what I have gathered so far. Right, and in this very video I'll be saying some of the major reasons. I'll be pointing out to you the major reasons why you should consider investing into real estate between now and the end of 2026. Now this video is going to be a reflection video, as the case may be, for investors or for people who really want to invest into real estate but don't know how to go about it and are still having double minds. Then this video is for you, because this is one that you do not want to miss. My name is Alefune David, and I am the real estate broker in the city of Abuja, who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate when it comes to investing into the Abuja real estate market, and also educating you as it regards investing rightly when it comes to investing into the city of Abuja. Now, like I mentioned earlier on, I had the privilege of getting to be in a room with a billionaire who has invested majorly into real estate in Abuja. And now what he's doing is that he's selling off those properties that he has amassed over the last 30 years. Right now, properties that he bought for as low as 50,000 naira, 150,000 naira, they are currently going for as high as 120 million naira, 90 million naira, and so on and so forth. Right. In fact, while on our way to the estate, the car we were in was a 120 million naira car. This is a conversation that we need to have as it concerns investing into real estate. There are several reasons why you should consider investing into real estate, as the case may be, but one of them is because of the preservation of wealth. Right now, you can say that in 2000, the 150 million naira that somebody would store in the bank as of 2000 is not the same value of the 150 million naira that somebody will still store in the bank, right? But if that person made good use of that 150 million naira in 2000, by right now, what they would be calling as of the equivalent of that 150 million naira would be nothing short of 10 billion and above, right? If they made good use of that very money. The conversation of wealth preservation is getting to store wealth for a very long period of time. Like I mentioned, this very billionaire is somebody that has been investing into real estate in the city of Abuja for over 30 years. And the property he has invested in, they are scattered across developing locations, locations where if they had told people to go and invest in as of those set times, they would say no, that there are still bushes, right? But he saw the future. He had the foresight to see that this is the right strategy to take, because the city is definitely going to develop. So all of these areas I should invest into. As of right now, what he's doing is that he's selling off those set properties to live the kind of lifestyle he wants, to fund the kind of lifestyle he wants, and also to be able to live while he's on retirement. Now that is one. Two is for security. I can tell you for a fact, as a startup investor who just started investing in real estate, that there are certain point in time where I get to, and then I have a kind of security and also relaxation, that okay, if one or two is to happen, right, which we are not praying for, I have certain investments that I can dispose in certain locations that can be able to take me out of that very situation if it is very dire. The kind of security real estate gives to you is not just financial security, it is security all around, in the sense that you know that if something go wrong, you have something somewhere. You know that the kind of work you're working, the hard work you're putting into your work, it's not just being wasted. You are putting it into something substantial that can be able to serve you for the long term. That is what real estate is for. And that is one of the reasons why you should consider investing into real estate between now and the end of 2026. The third reason why you should consider investing into real estate is because of class. Now, a lot of people would say that this is one of the secondary reasons. But for me, I feel like it is also still part of the primary reasons why you should invest into real estate, because when people are talking about real estate investment, oh, I own certain kind of investments in certain locations, and you are in this type of gathering that allows you to see something like that, it makes you look like you are in that very class. Again, as an upcoming investor who is still finding his way by investing, there are certain conversations that I can have now with certain billionaires, with certain people that have invested into real estate, because I myself, I have also still tried to fit myself in their shoes, to still try to make sure that I am meeting up with those very targets. Right now, investing into real estate, it gives you some sort of class, as the case may be. So, irrespective of whether you want to see it as secondary or primary, make sure that you are making the right investments, you are making the right strategic investment that makes you belongs to that very class when it comes to investing into real estate. The fourth reason why is because of the inflation. Like I mentioned earlier on, somebody with 150 million naira in the year 2000 does not have the same value as somebody who is with 150 million naira in today's age. Now, like I mentioned also, if that person is to make good use of that 150 million naira of 2000, right now what the person will be counting is billions and billions of naira. But in the reality, if the person wants to store that said 150 million naira from 2000 to right now, that means the money should be less than 50, 40 million naira if we are even being realistic, that it is not going to be way, way lower. So what reality does for you is that it hedges against inflation, because right now I can still say that even 2000 is too far. Right? A million naira last year is not the same million naira this year when it comes to the Nigerian economy, as Nigeria is seeing a rapid increase in the increase of everything generally when it comes to living in this very country. Then, lastly, the reason why you should invest into real estate is because of the retirement goal. Now, I made reference to a certain billionaire who I was privileged to having a conversation with or being with, right? And what he's currently doing is that he's putting out those said investments he made while he was still working actively. And that said investment he has made, those said investment he has made, is helping him fund the kind of lifestyle that he is living. I mentioned earlier that the car we're driving while on the site inspection was worth over 100 million naira. Now, the reason why he's been able to afford that very car of the age of right now is because real estate has provided him with the money, provided him with the financial independence that is needed for him to sustain the kind of life he wants to live after retirement. And that is what it is currently doing. While on our way, while we're driving, was making reference to investment in Abuja, investment in Lokoja, investment in Lagos, and investment scattered all around Nigeria. The kind of lifestyle is living, the kind of wealth preservation that he has, is that real estate has been able to provide him that said platform to be able to sustain his wealth for a very long time. And then that said wealth preservation has helped him to now live the kind of life he wants after retirement. And this is one thing that I think every investor needs to take note of as it comes to wealth preservation and also wealth security when it comes to investing into real estate in the city of Abuja. And in order for us to make strategic investments like this in the city of Abuja, we have to be very smart, and also we have to plan ourselves. So if you're that an investor who wants to go into major investment, who wants to preserve their wealth, who wants to build wealth, then this very channel is for you. You can reach out to me on the number right on your screen to get more information as is regards investing strategically into this very city. Once again, my name is Alefune David, and I am the real estate broker in the city of Abuja, who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you, and also providing you with the most affordable real estate investment opportunities in this very city. I'll see you on our next position. Until then, stay safe.